Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. Everyone hear me well? And we have ASL interpretation to my right and also car captioning. My name is Brandon Truitt. I'm the Mellon Head of Learning and Community Engagement here at the Zimmerli. I'll be giving remarks on behalf of our director, Maura Riley, who couldn't be here tonight. So I want to begin by thanking you for being here today as we come together to recognize and honor Disability Awareness Month here at the Zimmerli, but also at Rutgers University at large, for the third year in a row to launch a month-long series of events across campus. This is a time for reflection, learning, and most importantly, action. It's about more than just acknowledging the existence of disabilities. It's about celebrating the contributions, resilience, and potential of individuals with disabilities in our communities, workplaces, and schools. The Zimmerli's commitment to persons with disabilities is demonstrated in our programming and offerings. In 2024, we organized an exhibition called Spoken Mirrors, which featured 11 artists with disabilities, which I'm sure many of you in this room saw the exhibition, which was really fabulous. And we have created a touch cart, which you can experience in our Blum Learning Center tonight. We offer sensory kits available at the front desk, and we can provide ASL, and I want to thank Sydney here for providing that tonight. And we also have large printouts of our gallery text. In our exhibition, Indigenous Identities on view in the gallery over on the under and special exhibitions, we have hung our artworks lower than most museums to accommodate those of small stature or wheelchairs. And these are just some of the many commitments we've made and will continue to make as we strive to be an inclusive museum that is welcoming to all visitors. So as we reflect to the significance of this month, I encourage each of us to ask, how can we better accommodate and be advocates for persons with disabilities? How can we create spaces that are truly inclusive, whether it's in our schools, workplaces, communities, or museums? We all have a role to play in making sure everyone can participate fully and equally. So let's make this month not just about awareness, but also about action. Together we can build a society that truly values and includes everyone. So I'm going to turn over to my friend Javier Robles, who is a Juris Doctor graduate of Seton Hall Law School and a graduate of Rutgers University. Javier is a faculty member and professor in the Kinesiology and Health Department and is co-chair of the Rutgers University Disability Studies Committee. He is director also of the Center for Disability Sports, Health, and Wellness at Rutgers University. So please welcome Javier.
Thank you, Brandon. You guys hear me okay? Great, thanks. Gonzalo, hey, heel. Come on, heel. Good boy. This is Gonzalo. You guys probably read about him, right? All right. So he's my new service dog. Delbert's doing okay. Funny story, we were invited to the governor's mansion the other day for Latino Heritage Month, and he was used to seeing Delbert, so when he saw Gonzalo, he panicked. He's like, "Where's Delbert? Is he okay?" I was like, "Oh, he's okay." And then he gave Gonzalo a little pet, but he was a little nervous. So first of all, I want to thank Brandon, and I want to thank Maura, the director here, as well as Barbara and the rest of the staff, Claire, for always, doing this event. They do this amazing event every year. Last year they had, as Brandon said, an amazing group of artists with disabilities who really, I think did an amazing job just being here. I want to thank Rutgers SAS. They were a big sponsor this year, and Sayer will be on in a few minutes. And I want to thank our committee, the Disability Awareness Month Committee, because they've been doing this for quite a while, and they do it for free, and they really invest time, as you can tell from all the programs. This year, I believe Kathy from the Office of Disability says we're up to like 38 programs, which is great. There's a few more to go that aren't on the calendar yet. And I think that goes to show Rutgers' commitment to individuals with disabilities, right? Because this is not just one department. This is like across the board. This is Newark, this is Camden, this is, New Brunswick. Almost every department has partaken in one way or the other, provided a speaker or a panelist for things that are crucial to people with disabilities. And I'm glad to have some of my students here today. And at the end of the day, this is really about students. It's about making sure that students leave this university hopefully a little bit better than they came in. I don't know about the student loans, but, knowledge-wise, a little bit better than they came in, and hopefully a little bit more empathetic and sensitive to the needs of other people. And I think, what we're seeing nationally in terms of the suffering of marginalized communities is difficult to see, but, I'm always happy to say that Rutgers is really standing firm on these issues and making sure that diversity is celebrated, and diversity includes disability. And it's important for us to know that. So I'm not going to go too much more, but I do want to thank the Office of Disability Services. They're always, on the committee, always helping out and always pitching in. And I also want to thank our intern, Shannon, this year. She's been doing a lot of work on the committee, social media and everything else. So thank you, Shannon. And I think that's it. And my wife, who's always assisting me, so thank you, Amy. So, Sayer, if you want to come up, Sayer's with the SAS Dean's Office. I'll let you introduce yourself. Thank you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. So good evening. I am Zaire Dinci Flores. I serve as Vice Dean of Workplace Culture and Professional Excellence for the School of Arts and Sciences. I am here in representation of the School of Arts and Sciences Executive Dean, Julie Wade. And I am excited to join everyone in the kickoff of Disability Awareness Month. As we all know, Rutgers University reflects the broad spectrum of backgrounds in the state of New Jersey and in the world, really. And the School of Arts and Sciences is committed to supporting all our communities and ensuring that it is a welcoming, just, inclusive, and rewarding place to study, live, share, for all of us. We are happy to be partners in all of the many exciting events that Javier pointed out to commemorate and raise awareness for Disability Awareness Month, and to offer a hearty welcome in tonight's kickoff. We encourage all to continue to participate in these events that are, as we know, supremely important to our collective well-being, and especially in these times. The School of Arts and Sciences remains committed to a spirit that recognizes and celebrates and welcomes all our experiences, and we invite you to approach us and think of us as partners in a continued building and reaffirming of an inclusive world. So thank you, and I'm excited for all the events ahead.
I just wanted to ask the people who are on the committee if they could stand or come up here, however you want to do it. If you guys are here, I know some of you guys are here. Guys, you can stand up. You're on the committee. Yeah, so thank you all for the amazing work you do. And we will have a little bit later a survey code on our phones. So if you guys want to stop by and see us and just fill out the survey for today, we're starting to collect data on these events, so we'd appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, Barbara.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Barbara Cepeda. I'm the Assistant Curator of Community Engagement here at the Zimmerli Art Museum. So welcome. I do just want to introduce our performer for the evening, and I will be reading the biography in English and Spanish. So I will try to speak slower because I'm I speak very quickly. So apologies in advance. So we have an amazing performer tonight. His name is Yerko Difonis. He was born in Valparaíso, Chile, to a musical family. During the first 7 years, they discovered in him a talent and interest in music. He was also diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa soon after beginning to walk, which would cause a progressive deterioration of his sight, which was stayed by eye surgery when he was 5 years old. He also began to experience hearing loss around the age of 10, for which reason he began to wear hearing aids. In 2000, due to the lack of resources available for schools in Chile, Yerko was taken to the US at 7 years old in order that he might have the possibility to receive a general education. During the 10 years he lived in the US, Yerko attended primary and half a secondary school in New Jersey, and then attended New York. At the age of 11, he also began music studies, along with studies of the piano at the Filomen Greenberb Music School, in New York. His musical and academic studies converged when he attended LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts from 2008 to 2010, where he majored in piano before returning to Chile. During the following 10 years, Yerko continued his musical studies in Chile, during which time he also received a bachelor's degree in education with a concentration in English pedagogy. He completed conservatory musical studies at the Sergio Provico Music Conservatory, where he studied piano with Mario Cervantes. He also performed in various concerts invited by Robert Bravo, as well as in the series The Art of Music, organized by Mario Cervantes, along with other performances. During this time, Yerko participated in the 2011 season of Chile's Got Talent, in which he won 3rd place, so shout out to you, that's amazing. And the 2015 Maria Clara Culeo Piano Competition in Costa Rica. In 2018, Yerko began to apply to the US to begin a master's degree in music. And in 2020, was accepted at the Mason Gross School of Arts at Rutgers University, where he began studies in September of that year with Dr. Karina Burke as his piano instructor. Yerko has just completed his 3rd year of the Doctor of Musical Arts program at Mason Gross, so yes, aplauso. During the last 5 years, Yerko has performed various concerts at Rutgers and other places, both as a soloist and ensembles. He has performed with the Bella Music Foundation Symphony Orchestra in April of 2024, as well as one with the Bella Music Foundation International Symphony Orchestra in Paris, France, in September of 2025, as part of the BMF Festival for the Blind. He also performed with the Rutgers Sinfonia in November of 2024. While in Paris, he also performed as a soloist as part of the BMF's community outreach. Yerko won 2nd place in the 2024 Bella Music Foundation International Concerto Competition for the Blind, and an honorable mention in the 2024 Rutgers Concerto Competition. So, yay. Okay. And then bear with me 1 second. I am just going to read it in Spanish. I know it's Yerko's and my mother tongue, so bear with me 1 second. Yerko Difonis nació en Valparaíso, Chile, en una familia musical. Durante sus primeros 7 años se descubrió el talento y el interés por la música. Además, poco después de empezar a caminar, se le diagnosticó retinitis pigmentaria, lo que le provocó un deterioro progresivo de la visión, que se tuvo mediante una cirugía ocular a los 5 años. También comenzó a experimentar pérdida de la audición alrededor a los 10 años, por lo cual comenzó a utilizar audífonos. En el año 2000, debido a falta de recursos escolares en Chile, Yerko fue trasladado a los Estados Unidos a los 7 años de edad para que pudiera recibir una educación general. Durante los 10 años que vivió en Estados Unidos, Yerko cursó la primaria y mitad de la secundaria en Nuevo New Jersey y posteriormente a Nueva York. A los 10 años, comenzó sus estudios musical general y piano en la Escuela de Música Filomen M de Greenberb de Nueva York. Sus estudios musicales y académicos se unieron en la escuela secundaria, LaGuardia de 2008 a 2010, donde especializó en piano, antes de regresar a Chile. Durante los próximos 10 años, Yerko continuó estudios musicales en Chile, durante los cuales también obtuvo una licenciatura de educación, con la especialización en pedagogía en inglés. Completó sus estudios musicales en el Conservatorio de Música Sergio Profico, donde estudió piano con Mario Cervantes. También participó en varios conciertos, invitado por Roberto Bravo, así como en El Cielo, el Arte de la Música, organizado por Mario Cervantes, entre otras presentaciones. Durante este tiempo, Yerko participó en temporada 2011 de Talento Chileno, donde obtuvo el tercer lugar. En el concurso de piano María Clara Culel 2015 en Costa Rica. En 2018, Yerko comenzó a postular al Estudios Unidos para una maestría en música y en el 2020 fue aceptado en la Escuela de Arte Mason Gross de la Universidad de Rutgers, donde comenzó sus estudios en septiembre de ese mismo año con la doctora Karina Berg como profesora de piano. Yerko acaba de completar su tercer año del programa de doctorado en artes musicales en Mason Gross. Durante los últimos 5 años, Yerko ha realizado varios conciertos en Rutgers y en otros lugares, tanto como solista como en ensembles. Estas últimas presentaciones incluyeron una de la Orquesta Sinfónica de la Fundación Bella Musica en abril de 2024 y otra con la Sinfonía de Rutgers en el noviembre de 2024. También obtuvo el segundo puesto en el concurso internacional de conciertos para ciegos de la Fundación Bella Música de 2024 y una mención honorífica en el concurso de conciertos de Rockers de 2024. Yerko ha sido invitado a tocar con la Orquesta Sinfónica de la Fundación Bella Música como parte de su Festival Internacional de Música para Ciegos, que se celebran en el edificio de la UNESCO en París, Francia. El concierto se llevó a cabo el 16 de septiembre de 2024 y la Fundación podría programar otras acciones en la ciudad durante esa semana. Por lo tanto, Yerko debería estar presente en París del 12 al 18 de septiembre de 2025. So, thank you so much. Okay. All right, and then I'll just ask Ryan and Yerko. Okay, we'll come right up. So, an applause, please. And I love it because we are right in the middle of Hispanic Heritage Month, so, okay. amazing. Another round of applause, please, for Yerko. Absolutely beautiful. Inspiring. Thank you so much. Just want to thank him again for participating and performing. It was very beautiful. And before we do go to our next performance, I did just want to just shout out some of our community campus partners. We do have Zimmerli Arts RX in the Max Classroom. We do have different varying sensory art activities, as well as our photo booth in the main lobby. Rutgers alum as well, Lavish Lights photo booth rentals. And also the food that y'all are snacking on, it is from the food truck out in front, the Cave Kitchen, and they are Rutgers vendors, so if you need them for your next event, they're there. So I just want to say thank them, thank each organization for everything that they're doing. And again, thank you so much, Javier, for leading and really advocating for everyone, especially this month and continually throughout all the other months. So thank you for all the work you're doing, as well as all the other committee members. But a round of applause. Thank you, Javier.